Hello, welcome back to the Cymru Cactuars, and my name's Paul, and I'm joined with Jack from the commentator team, which you will know so well by now. And I don't think we expected to do a State of the Game episode so soon. But
no, this definitely came out of nowhere. Not anything I was expecting.
No, so, well, if you haven't heard yet, Chaos has sort of been banned, sort of been restricted. So, been a big problem deck this format. And last format as well, where the problem with Chaos was that you could just play 12 copies of Chaos in your deck and make sure that you mill everything to deal damage before anything's even happened in the game. Discard 2 from your opponent's board from their hand before anything's happened. Play Raijin and Fujin and win the game on turn 2 before anything's really happened. And
yeah. It was just the combo of all the effects. I think there was the discard 2 as well was just ridiculous.
So what they've come up with is if you play Opus 23 Chaos in your deck, you can only play 3 copies of Chaos in your deck at all. So it might be 1 of him and 2 of others, it might be 3 of him, but that's it. And we were asking, in me and Steve in the last thing we did with this about banning Raijin, but actually, to be honest with you, I think this is maybe the best possible outcome with this, because that means that Raijin and Fujin and the Idea and FF8 engine doesn't die on its arse as well. It's again.
It means that Chaos is still playable. You could still build decks where it can see play.
Well, yeah, and you're supposed to build around it properly now.
Yes, it's not just we're making a mill deck and going ham.
So yeah, what I've got here is these cards here. So these are the cards called Chaos. Feral Chaos also counts because it's called Chaos in all situations as well. So if you have Opus 23 Chaos in your deck, you can only have 3 copies of Chaos. So it goes from everything. So I know there's a lot of people that spent out big on getting their full art backup Chaoses. And yeah,
never to see play again.
Back to the binder we go. I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty healthy and the best possible thing we really could have heard like that. I mean,
it's an interesting ban format as well that opens up options for them to do similar things in the future.
I believe they have done this in the Chapters series, so it's not unheard of.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But yeah, personally, I would be fine if they did the same to 4-Color Warrior of Light. That way it doesn't kill Gigawall, but it sort of kills the Gilgamesh part of it. Because obviously if you just limited the Gigawall to just 1, then just so you can only play that, then sort of there's no point playing the deck at all because you can't really do Ultimate Shield and that's sort of the point. But at least you can fill up your break some with other things.
It's not 1 card's getting you 4 of the 7 colors you need. Yeah,
exactly. And it also doesn't really affect the Warrior of Light deck that way as well. So I wouldn't mind seeing that in future. But no, I did not expect the bans at all for this. But yeah, here we go. So as of Tears of the Stars, well, this is translated, Google Translate here, but as of the release of Tears of the Planet on March 28th, it will be restricted in Standard with these conditions. It will not be restricted in L3 or L6, but that's because I think even in L6, is it the only?
I think the Earth.
Oh no, Earth one you still can, yeah.
There's only 6 of them at that point, so even then the reliability's massively gone down.
Yeah, so you don't have Ezel and you don't have as many 2CP monsters and things like that. So yeah, you have to build around it properly. So they don't foresee it being a big problem in L6. That's fine. Nobody plays it anyway. So although they do think it's still finding title, which is funny, but I suppose there's no search in title at all, and there's only 2 cards in and that.
I suppose it's from category 1, which I think is very limited.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, when adding this card to your deck, you can only add a maximum of 3 card name Chaos and card name Feral Chaos combined to your deck. As long as it's up to maximum 3 cards, combination is fine. So you can have 3 of this one, or 2 of this one, and 1 of this one. But if you do not include this in your deck, it does not restriction does not apply. So any other Chaos you can play as many as you like. So yeah, just a quick one, really. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy to see that. Well, I suppose you're pretty happy that they didn't hit Raijin, right?
Entirely. I was pretty sure Raijin was going to be the one to go if they hit it. But this was if they did a flat ban anyway. But obviously, this is an alternative to a ban, which I think was a better approach.
Well, yeah.
Agree on that.
It's so funny because, again, me and Steve did this massive, more than 2 hour long 2-parter and everything. And I think a lot of people got really the wrong idea of what we were trying to say. We weren't trying to say ban these 30 cards or whatever. We just like, if anything was on the watch, it should be these.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, don't ban everything, but you know, ban some things. And if it doesn't work, put it back on. It's fine. They don't have to be forever. They don't have to, you know, be gone to the annals of time. Although this will never happen. This will never, ever be unlifted. I can say that because there's only going to be more copies of Chaos and there's only going to be more ways to search them. Like this is never, ever happening. So
well, it was one of the points I made as well of like, as long as that card existed in a playable format, you could never print any more mill or dredge cards.
Yeah, exactly. And that feels like that should be a viable option. Like, again, I think we were talking more in the interest of fairness, but like, you know, because knowing that they don't usually hit legends and stuff like that, or that, you know, or for some reason we've got a problem with something being reprinted, or I don't think that should really come into it at all. Like if a card needs to go, it needs to go. Yeah. But, yeah, I think this is the best thing for everyone. So I suppose, you know, have we got anything else to add with this?
No, I think that's all, and I'm just happy to see them updating the game in this way.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you've got anything you'd like to add or anything that you think, we want to hear from you. So put it in the comments below. Otherwise, we will catch you. I think we've got a few more videos left. We've got a spoiler coming up, actually, in a couple of weeks' time. Maybe next week? I don't know. I'll check the dates. And we've got a few more, I think we've probably got one more Opus 24 live stream and a series of videos to come out for that. But otherwise, I think we'll probably be seeing everybody in Opus 25, right?
Yeah, should be. Everybody's looking forward to it.
Right, fantastic. Well, we'll see you there.
See you there. Bye.